Hi, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. I'm Richard Holcomb. Each week, we get up close and personal with the companies that rock New Mexico and take you behind the scenes to get the story behind the story. The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is here, and today you'll learn how to get into the chase. We'll meet some folks who are living off the grid and loving it with the help from DPW Solar. Then we'll take a trip to Santa Fe and see how Heritage Hotels celebrates New Mexico's cultural diversity. And be sure to join us for another adventure on our Travel Guide New Mexico moment. But first, let's meet Max Keeney of Centerfire Realty, a lifelong resident of New Mexico with a real love for the land of enchantment.
Centerfire Real Estate started marketing farms and ranches and homes and other kinds of properties throughout New Mexico way back in 1969. When we first started selling farms and ranches in New Mexico, we primarily thought about the income from that particular operation. Nowadays, though, it's expanded out into all kinds of other opportunities. For example, wildlife and hunting and oil and gas and things like solar. Centerfire Real Estate's office is located in central New Mexico, just about 20 minutes from the Albuquerque International Airport. And we handle properties all over the state, and we have prospects and clients from all over the world. From the beginning, when we first designed our office facility, we realized there was a need for inviting people from out of state to come and stay with us. We have suites upstairs that we would invite you to come and spend an evening or even several days with us. Whether you're thinking of buying or selling real estate in New Mexico, we have a team of experts in our office who can help you along the way. We can help you with getting through the process of dealing with federal agencies like Forest Service, Bureau of Land Management, or State Land Office. We here at Centerfire Real Estate have a passion for helping you find a place that you're going to enjoy the rest of your life. We look forward to working with you. Howdy, folks. How would you like to own one of the most magnificent ranches in northern New Mexico? The Surprise Valley Ranch. There's everything to like about this property, so let's take a look. You can have privacy, recreation, natural beauty, wildlife, and water. All are abundant on this magnificent 360-acre property. Add to that a fabulous log home, 4 guest cabins, a saloon, and you have the perfect family estate, corporate retreat, guest ranch, hunting, or fishing lodge. Lush green rolling hills, mountain views, picturesque meadows, and majestic pines dominate the landscape, with elk, deer, turkey, black bear, mountain lion, and other wildlife in abundance. The Sapio River runs through the ranch year-round. In addition, there are more than 25 natural springs on the property, 2 wells, and 11 small ponds, all fed by mountain streams. This entire ranch is surrounded by the Pecos Wilderness and the Santa Fe National Forest, ensuring that the peace, solitude, and privacy here at Surprise Valley Ranch continue forever. Timber rights go with the property, and permits can be obtained to harvest firewood in the National Forest for personal use. Enjoy horseback riding, canoeing, fishing, and hunting throughout the property. Horse lovers will appreciate the big barn, the corral, the round pen, and the roping arena. And for the golfer, the nearby Pend Oreille Golf Course will provide a satisfying diversion. You will be comfortable living in this beautiful home with 5,000 square feet of space, 5 bedrooms, and 4 baths. And you'll relax as you take in the picture-perfect scenery from the wrap-around porch. The home is beautifully decorated with Western ranch-style furnishings. The interior is breathtaking, and its enormous 2-sided rock fireplace is beautiful. It has a guest room and office downstairs with 4 additional bedrooms upstairs. Your guests will enjoy privacy and amazing views from any one of the 4 guest cabins. Each cabin includes a kitchen and a bath, and each sleeps from 4 to 8 people. The property manager's 3-bedroom, 2-bath home includes a large fireplace and a small studio bunkhouse for the hired hand. And you'll be amazed at the saloon with its expansive seating area, full commercial kitchen, a wet bar, and an outdoor deck. It can easily accommodate up to 40 seated guests, making it perfect for wedding receptions and private parties. This amazing property is just 40 miles from Las Vegas, New Mexico and Interstate 25, 95 miles from Santa Fe, and only 80 miles from Taos, with airplane access at all 3 locations. Surprise Valley Ranch is a rare find with its amazing amenities, scenic beauty, wildlife, and privacy that will be preserved forever. I'm Max Keeney with Centerfire Real Estate, and I invite you to come take a look at this beautiful ranch for yourself.
It's not just hot air, it's a look behind the scenes at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta.
Are you looking for the newest happy hour place in New Mexico? Hi, I'm William, and the bar at the new Sadie's at Santa Ana Star Casino on Highway 550 is the place to be. For years, you've loved the atmosphere of our bar at Sadie's on 4th Street, so come on out and enjoy the same great award-winning food and atmosphere in the new Sadie's here at Santa Ana Star Casino. Walk right into Sadie's via the north entrance to the casino, and you'll walk right into the bar. Check out happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 7 and 9 to midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. I'll see you there.
We're here at Mountain West Sales, your Heatilator fireplace insert headquarters with Jim Lyle. And Jim, if you've got a drafty, cold old fireplace, you can take care of that, right?
That's absolutely right. So many people have fireplaces they can't use, they're inefficient, they're cold, they're drafty. We can put an insert in there, either pellet, wood, or gas, and turn that fireplace into a real heat source.
Mountain West Sales, your Albuquerque Heatilator headquarters, 2718 University Northeast. Call 888-4464 today.
Hi. I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
Get ready. Here's how you can be part of the fun at the biggest show in New Mexico.
The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is the most exciting and most colorful event in the whole world. And for every balloon that goes up, there's a chase crew, like ours, that follows from the ground. Being part of a chase crew is a blast, and it's something everybody should do, at least once.
Well, the fun of it is it's like a big family. The main reason a lot of us come out here is we get to see friends, and we all get together and we'll help each other, and there's all this camaraderie. But you get the basket and the envelope and you hook everything up and you start airing everything up. Heat it up and stand it up, get on up in the air and fly away.
It's important for our chase crew to get to the landing site before the balloon. We help make the landing safer and easier for the pilot.
And away we go. Chase a balloon.
Hopefully they're headed to Rio Rancho. They've packed up and left the field and they're heading out this way. KF5NII to Chase.
KF5PKL, go ahead.
It looks like we're headed straight to Cleveland High School.
Alrighty, we're coming up 528 as we speak. We're good.
It's nice to have the chase crew there when you land, but you have to be able to land without them. But it's just fantastic when they're there and they can get out and catch the balloon. They can make a huge difference in your landing scenario.
People can't believe that it all fits in one little bag. Sit on that bubble. There you go. And bounce up and down, wiggle. During Balloon Fiesta, we get a lot more balloons out here and we need a lot more chase crews. So we invite anybody that wants to come out and help. Come join the chase. Sign up at balloonfiesta.com.
A lot of places rock our state too. Here's another Travel Guide New Mexico moment. Today we're going to show you another one of New Mexico's hidden treasures. For more than 3 centuries, this ancient pueblo was home to the ancestors of the present-day Santa Clara people. This site is named Puyé, which in the native language of Tewa means where the rabbits gather.
Welcome to Puyé.
Hi, Lucretia. Thank you so much for inviting us out here today. This is really one of New Mexico's great hidden treasures, and we're excited to be able to show our viewers around today. So what are we going to see here on the Santa Clara Reservation?
Well, I'm thankful that you guys are here today. We have a great tour scheduled. We have the Puyé Cliff Dwellings tour, which is a tour to our cave dwellings, and then we have the Mesa Top tour, where you'll be able to see our Mesa Top village.
We couldn't have picked a prettier day to be here with you, so let's just get started. I can't wait to see all you have to show us.
Well, again, welcome. We're here at Puyé along our trail up to the cliff face dwellings. And what I wanted to show you is some of our pot shards that we do have on site. As you can see here, the detail of these corrugated pieces. We try to do our best to inform visitors. We have a lot of this for them to learn from, but most importantly, to keep it here, to not take it home as souvenirs, but to really cherish their experience here and know that they are walking in an area that was once thriving with a lot of our ancestors.
Well, Lucretia, what is it that brought your ancestors here?
Well, as you can see along the area behind us and surrounding us, the vegetation, we're at a great elevation for the water. But along the lines of the cliff face itself, you found shelter, being sheltered from a lot of the winter elements, as well as security from any other type of animals or nomadic tribe coming through this area.
A lot of us who live here visit cliff dwellings, and a lot of people from out of town who come here or out of state visit them too. But we really don't know how they were built, why they were built, what they were used for.
We get that question a lot, actually, and as you can see, these cave dwellings are made of volcanic tufa, and it's really easy, it was really easy for our ancestors to use very primitive tools, bone, stone, wooden tools to carve out their dwellings within this cliff face.
And a lot of what we see here, though, it looks like there were places where there were beams that come out. What was that for?
The holes that you can see on the top were for the supportive timbers to have come directly out from the cliff face. They would have then built their volcanic tufa masonry structures on the exterior that would have provided extra storage, extra room, extra living space.
Then what about the pictographs, right?
The pictographs, petroglyphs, we have a few here that are that the public on the tours can see. Those were a way for them to kind of record different things that might have been going on while they were living in this area.
Well, Lucretia, this looks like it's about a mile long. There must have been a lot of people living here.
There was. Our peak population was about 1,500 individuals who lived here at Puyé Cliffs.
Well, here we are on the top of the mesa. I have to tell you that I'm absolutely blown away. I had no idea we were going to see what we're seeing up here. And this is the plaza. This is where everything happened, right?
Yes. In our Tewa language, we call the plaza Bupinge. And as you can see how large this area is, at that time when our ancestors lived here, it would have been a place where on ceremonial days a lot of the traditional dancing would have taken place. The structures here on top would have been some 3 to 4 stories in height, and similar to present-day Pueblo feast days, you'd have visitors from other pueblos and villages coming in to see the festivities taking place. So it would have been a nice celebration here.
Lucretia, I have to tell you, being up here on the mesa and seeing Puyé Cliffs, this is a very, very special place, and I know that it's one that our viewers are going to want to come and visit and spend some time with you and have you show them around the way that you've spent time with us today.
Well, again, Puyé holds a special place in my heart, as well as other Pueblo people throughout the state, and especially Santa Clara people.
It's absolutely beautiful up here, and this, as I said, is a very special place, and we're proud to include this as a hidden treasure on Travel Guide New Mexico. And I have to say to you too that you very much are a hidden treasure, and we thank you so much for sharing your time with us today and your heritage and your culture. It's been wonderful.
Well, thank you, and I look forward, to bringing you guys back out again with your families and the rest of everyone else who's more than welcome to come and visit us here at Puyallup Cliffs.
We'll all be back, I promise you that.
Great.
Coming up, Adrian Perez, president of Heritage Hotels and Resorts and New Mexico's cultural ambassador.
When you're purchasing a property, one thing that's huge is peace of mind. When you're a buyer, there's a lot of new things. You might be a first-time home buyer. You might be somebody that's buying for the third, fourth, or fifth time. Every transaction is handled differently.
The Myers Group has been a real pleasure to work with. Joe went to work and he nailed it perfectly and helped us get the deal closed, and we moved into the house just a week ago Monday.
When you're purchasing a property, how to open escrow, how to make offers, what's normal, what's customary. You need to know that you're getting the right financing, the right deal. And you need to know the difference between resale, new construction, everything else that's out there, all your options. When we represent you, we're your eyes and ears. We're the ones out there. When that property hits the market, if you're out of state, you're not available, you're at work, we can go out there, shoot those photos for you, shoot that video, that YouTube video, email it to you so that way you don't miss out. So if you're in the market for buying or selling a property, keep the Myers Group in mind. I guarantee we'll add value to your life.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson.
And I'm Jerry Wilson.
And we're owners of American Tire and Service. And whether you're a customer of ours, a future customer of ours, you're very important to us and part of our family. We build our business on satisfied clients, those who live close to our location and those who drive great distances, all because of our professional service, our honesty, and the quality of work we perform. Here at American Tire, you can count on expert care from our exceptional team with innovative equipment and technology. So when you need us for a simple oil change, routine maintenance, or when that little light comes on, you'll know that we'll do the right thing the right way the first time. I've been helping people like you for more than 40 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Ask for me by name, Doug Wilson, when you come in. I'd love to meet you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
New Mexico is a destination for visitors from around the world because of its charm, culture, and art. And Heritage Hotels are big ambassadors for our state.
We give people the opportunity to tell stories. What we do from a hotel perspective is we allow people to experience rich and deep culture and allow them to share that with their friends.
My name is Helga Bindis. I'm the Regional General Manager for Heritage Hotels and Resorts in Santa Fe. I oversee the Lodge at Santa Fe, the Hotel St. Francis, and Hotel Chimayo.
Lodge at Santa Fe has really aligned itself with the performing arts, culturally sensitive performing arts. And so we're going to be putting on what we're calling the Heritage Event Series throughout the year. And it will help artists that are trying to celebrate that culture and heritage. Again, Native American, Spanish, Mexican, and really try to help them put those performances on to really showcase their work and their talent to New Mexico.
We have a wonderful Maria Benitez Cabaret here at the Lodge at Santa Fe, which offers a wide variety of cultural music and entertainment during our high season months. The Lodge at Santa Fe also decor is very Southwestern, Native American, and has the best views in Santa Fe. The Hotel Chimayo has been recently renovated to incorporate artists and themes from the village of Chimayo. We had 70 artisans from the village of Chimayo who worked on this project, who handmade many of the items that are in the guest rooms.
Hotel Chimayo is very special to me. I'm from northern New Mexico myself. My family comes from a little town called Peñasco, New Mexico. And so it's very close up there by Chimayo, and so that has a special place in my heart. And I think it's unique that we're able to allow the children of the village to partner with the elders of the village through the Los Maestros program and learn all about their heritage and culture.
So the Hotel St. Francis was really designed around the Franciscan monks. It is very elegant, very spiritual, and really offers each guest a specific ambiance of warmth and comfort when they enter the hotel. The Hotel St. Francis has a restaurant named Tabla de los Santos, which has original cuisine from Chef Esteban Garcia. We use a lot of fresh seasonal products at the restaurant, as well as our garden to glass in Secreto, which is our bar.
Yeah, we're regulars here at the Secreto bar. We're big fans of craft cocktails, and we love what they're doing here.
We love the Secreto bar at St. Francis.
For Heritage Hotels and Resorts, it is very important for us to support our local communities. So all of our items, our produce, comes from the actual market here in Santa Fe. Our chefs actually go to market and buy items fresh each week. Our chili, of course, for Chimayo is grown for Tia's Casina, our restaurant, and we buy other things locally as much as possible. For the Hotel St. Francis, our cultural cause is Cornerstone. Cornerstone helps maintain and rebuild old historic buildings throughout New Mexico. Specifically for the Hotel St. Francis, we will be working with the San Miguel Church in rebuilding their bell tower.
My name is Ingrid Beduris. I'm the chef concierge at the Hotel St. Francis in Santa Fe. I've been the concierge here at the Hotel St. Francis since 22nd of May, 1987, so that'll be 25 years in May. I probably was one of the first concierge in Santa Fe. Have always been at the Hotel St. Francis. I enjoy being a concierge because I get to work with people. And there's nothing more fun than working with people. You don't know what's going to happen when a guest comes to your desk. I call them dynamite because anything may happen. They may ask you anything. And sometimes I feel like I could write a book. We also have a lot of people that come in from the street. They want the brochure, they want to know about the hotel, they want to know about something about Santa Fe, but they're not staying at the hotel. That's fine, I love to help everybody. And that's very, very important to me. And you have to be community-minded. There's so many things to do in Santa Fe that you can share with your guests, and that I like.
When we travel, when you travel, when I travel, we love to go out and be able to tell stories about the places we've been, about the food we've eaten, about the music we've heard, and the great people that we have. And so what we do is we try to really celebrate that. We try to give our guests a unique opportunity to tell those stories, to share their heart with our people and our staff, really, which is the core of Heritage Hotels.
Coming up, living off the grid and loving it.
Kids have a way of capturing our hearts. So how about opening your heart to some very special kids? The kids at El Ranchito de los Niños. El Ranchito is a loving and caring home in Los Lunas for children, dedicated to keeping brothers and sisters together. A place where kids can discover life can be normal, happy, and safe. A place where they can grow and grow up with their brothers and sisters. There are so many ways that you can help. Learn more at elranchitonm.org. Please do it today.
This month at Frost Mortgage, we are offering our clients 3.5% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Do you have a 3.5% mortgage? If not, call Frost Mortgage and get one.
We're at Mountain West Sales this morning with Jim Lyle, and this is your Quadra-Fire headquarters. And Jim, you've got a great new website, very important for your business today, right?
Yes, we just launched it. It's mountainwestsales.net. You can find great information on anything you could see here in the showroom, but even greater detail right from the comfort of your own home. And I especially want to direct people to the hot deals section on the homepage. We've got a couple events coming up in the next few months that are going to be big savings.
Big savings, and Quadra-Fire is part of that. mountainwestsales.net.
You got it.
Let's meet Kevin Goodrow of DPW Solar and learn how we can all live off the grid.
Remote autonomous power systems are locations that have no electric grid power. Almost every remote system that we install, either telecommunication, remote home system, it's an economic decision made by the business or the customer. It's cheaper to put in a solar electric system than to extend the electric line to the home. There's a lot of pockets within New Mexico and other areas in the country where they're surrounded by national forest or tribal land, and they will not allow the electric power to be pulled into those small communities. So most of the folks living in that area have solar electric systems. Some of them will entirely run their home off of generators, but they find in short order that putting in a solar electric system will ultimately save them money, and their break-even point is sometimes as low as 1 year.
My name is Rob McKinley. I'm from Albuquerque, and I'm a local contractor here. We built this house about 12 years ago, and DPW put in the system at about that time. They sat down with me for over 6 hours, teaching me about off-grid systems and how they worked and what could possibly work for me and what would fit me and my family's lifestyle. It's been tremendous. I always tell people when I'm giving them a tour that they could live here for years and not know that it's an off-grid house, that it's working very well.
What we do as engineers and designers, we analyze the daily load of the customer, and we design for the shortest sun day of the year, which is typically December 21st. We analyze that, we make sure the array to load ratio is appropriate such that they never run out of battery power. In most of these systems, the battery reserve is for 5 days. So what that means is they could go without any sun power for up to 5 days and still have enough electric power from the battery bank to power the home.
Hi, I'm Erica Inyart, Urban Ecos. I'm a general contractor. I've been living up here for 4 years. It's an off-grid community, Evergreen Hills. Well, there was an existing system here, about 3.5 kilowatt system, which should have been adequate for this house if the bottom unit was not used, but it did not, in fact, function well at all. So DPW, Kevin and I got together and determined that a much larger array would actually be appropriate for the essentially duplex load of this property. You know, I had just purchased a 10 kilowatt generator to replace the one that broke down from the original setup. It has not run at all in the year since the installation behind you. My experience with DPW, with Kevin Goodrow and his superlative crew has been so positive. I have no problem recommending them. I happily recommend them. And the beauty of the system, I think, speaks for itself, and the fact that I've had absolutely no trouble in all this time. It's been a good experience, and I hope other people will do it. Get off grid, go green, go solar.
If you have an interest or a need in solar electric power, we do free on-site analysis, and you also can go to our website, dpwsolarelectric.com.
DPW Solar rocks! Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. We'll see you again next Sunday at 10:30 a.m. because of KOB's Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta coverage. If you'd like to watch any of our Who Rocks segments or find out how your business or organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.